Hello YouTube, my name is Jack. Welcome back to Wargaming. Today we are going to be looking at my entire Craftworlds collection, as you can tell from the title of the video. I want to quickly go over a few little things and then we'll jump straight into it. So firstly, if you don't know, we actually do a favorite comment of each video, which we draw from the last video. So from the last video, which was the Underworlds battle report that I did with Matt, there was this guy. Not even gonna try. What is that? Idefons laser? Yes. He gave a very long, very lovely comment with some helpful insight onto the cards as well for Underworlds, so I appreciate that greatly. Thank you for the feedback, thank you for watching. If you want your comment to be chosen for the next time that we do favorite comment, then leave a comment below and I'll pick you for the next one. Otherwise, you can also support us on Patreon for as little as $3 a month in the links in the description, and you can join our Discord for free. Literally for free. Just join the Discord down below. We do a lot of chatting in there, a lot of hobby updates, and you can check in with us and talk to all of the members of the Barnyard team as well. You can also now follow me on Reddit. If you want to go follow me on Reddit, I believe my username is Barnyard444. Yeah, I do post on Reddit quite often now, including pictures of this brand new board, which the Eldar will be displayed on. If you haven't been keeping up to date, I've been working on this board for many months now, and part 1, which is the building video, is out, and part 2 will be coming out extremely soon because obviously it is now finished. Otherwise, let's jump right into the Craftworlds. And here we are. I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible, as I said, but I feel as though I may ramble on a bit. This is my entire collection of Craftworld Il Solace, my own custom Craftworld, all of its vehicles and all of its infantry in all of its glory on the brand new terrain to match all of their bases. I'm going to go through all of the stuff that I have for those of you who are interested. I'm going to try and keep it as quick as possible. So let's go from left to right. Let's see, I tried to group as many things up as possible, so we've got 2 Nightwings just here. A lot of the stuff, unfortunately, is not fully painted, which does suck, but, you know, them's the breaks. We've got a Lynx, we've got a Hornet, we've got 3 Wave Serpents, all with magnetized guns. We've got, at the back here, 5 Warwalkers, which are all magnetized. We've got 14 Dragons with 4 more on the way. We've got Fugan down there. We have some Rangers. I only have 5, unfortunately. We have Amelin's Shadow Guide back up here at the back. We have all of our Howling Banshees. Let me just refocus for you there. We have our Howling Banshees with the new Jane Czar model. We also do have some duplicates in here as well. Over this side we've got Striking Scorpions. We have Fugan, sorry, not Fugan, we have Karandras, but Karandras, his model is the third-party model from RTLW Miniatures. I haven't actually got his original model. There is one of every single unit here in the entire codex, so you'll be able to see a little bit of everything, hopefully. We have 2 Vipers at the back here, just there. We have we're getting to the core of the army. You know what? I might actually go around the top first and then we'll come back to the core. So we've got all of the Swooping Hawks back up here with Baharath as well. Up at the top here we have all of the Dire Avengers. There should be 30 of them up there, or 25, with Azurman up there. Unfortunately he's missing his banner, but still good. Then over this way, let's move around this side. We have all of our Shadow Spectres back there with Irilith, the Phoenix Lord, just there as well. So we have all of those. Then over this side we have our Dark Reapers. I know that I think there's another 5. Oh, there we go, they're all down the side. There we are, all of the Dark Reapers just in there. Then we have... we're moving on to the tanks down here. Let's go. So we've got, I know it's rule of 3 in games, but I seem to have a rule of 2 for everything. We've got 1 Warp Hunter, but we have 2 Fire Prisms just there. We've got 2 Falcons with their Pulse Lasers. We've got 2 Night Spinners. We have a Cobra with its, whatever it's called, De-Impaler or something like that. We have another Hornet over here. We've got a lot of Bikers. We have, I believe, 18 Wind Riders, and we've also got 6 Shining Spears in there. Then we have Autark, Rubrum Manibus. He appears multiple times in my little lore, so we have him on bike here next to a Farseer and a Warlock and a custom built Farseer on a weird little board that you can see there. Unfortunately not painted up yet. Now, is there anything else I want to show you quickly beforehand? We've got flyers over here. This is a Hemlock Wraithfighter and a Phoenix, and we've also got another Hemlock Wraithfighter just here. We have at the back here, we've got, oh, we missed at the very back there, we missed some Warp Spiders. We have 10 Warp Spiders down there as well. We've also got, moving on to the Knights, we've got our Wraith Knight with 2 heavy Wraith Cannons. Then we've got at the front here, we've got a Scathach Wraith Knight with 2 Inferno Lances. We have, of course, a Wraith Knight with Titanic Ghost Glaive. He is also pinned, so he can swap out for a Sun Cannon. And then we've got, of course, the Revenant Titan standing in front of his Webway Gate. And he has his 2, whatever they're called, like D Pulsar or something like that. Then we have a Vampire Raider. Very keen on this model, I love it. Unfortunately, it's not finished painting yet, but we'll get there one day. Riding on top is, of course, myself. Let me see if I can focus on that. There we go, there's me riding on top of my Vampire Raider in my armor, Autarch Jack. There we go. And now I think we're getting onto the core part of the force, which is going to be a lot of characters. Fun fact for all of you, all of the tanks and vehicles that you see painted, so all of these flyers, the Hornets, for example, all of these things, the Lynx, I actually did every single one of them in one batch painting session, I believe 3 years ago now, maybe it was 2 years ago. It was pretty recently. I did strip about 10,000 points of this army and then repaint them all, so it was a pretty hefty task. 3,000 points of vehicles, 17 of them at once. It was nuts, but I digress. Let's move further on. So we've got our Wraith Guard down here, sorry, Wraith Blades, the 5 with swords, 5 with axes. We've got a Wraith Lord in there. We have another Wraith Lord. We have a third Wraith Lord. We have 2 Wraith Seers, one right there and one right over there. Then we have our Wraith Guard. We have a 10-man of Wraith Cannons and a 5-man of D-Sides. We do have some copycats down here. We already had Jane's Art earlier, but this is the old model right here, along with an old metal Avatar of Cain, but we'll get to the other one in a second. Around the front, we've got 40 Storm Guardians, all custom built from Witch kits and easy to build Guardian kits. We've got lots of extra pieces in there. Some have Yannari blades, etc., etc. We've got 5 Dire Avengers. We've got our platforms, our heavy weapon platforms. They can be swapped out for each individual gun. So I've got the D cannons and the vibro cannons. These are the Shadow Weavers with all of their support crew. Then we get onto the main set of all the Guardians. We've got 40 Guardians with their 4 platforms along here. As you can see, 2 units right there. This unit is yet to be finished. Then we have down here all of our characters. So we've got, moving from left to right, we have Autarch Rubrum Manibus right there with his 2 catapults. Then we have another Autarch with a Reaper launcher. We have Prince Uriel. We have 3 Bone Singers leading them up at the back there. We have the beautiful Forge World Avatar of Cain with Spear. Well, then we get onto the psychic shenanigans. We've got in there the White Farseer, Black Spirit Seer. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Warlocks. We've got another Farseer from RTLW Miniatures. Then we have Eldrad Uthran, another Farseer. Then we've got Yvrain, the Vizarch, and of course the Incarn right here, as you can see. Very nice. And then we have over this way, finishing it off, another really old converted Farseer on bike, on the original bike. Then we have a Warlock on bike, and the Farseer on bike I showed you earlier, and the Autarch just here. And I hope that is everything. We've got pretty much covered from all sides. I don't know if I showed you Amelin Shadow Guide over here, the Ranger Biel-Tan character, then we've got our Rangers over there, but otherwise I think that is everything. I hope I showed you guys what you wanted to see. This is yet to calculate points, but it will be in the thumbnail. I think it's 20,000-ish, around that, you know, somewhere close to that. But yes, I will throw in some extra shots here at the end of this for you, so you'll be able to see everything in detail. But that will be Craftworld Il Solace. Thank you guys for watching. Welcome to the end of the video. If you've watched this long, I appreciate you greatly. You guys are the best. Stay tuned because we do have a lot more videos coming out very shortly. We actually have at least another 4, I believe, coming out right after this around Christmas time. I am really trying to pump out the videos for you because we have a huge project coming up in January, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Like the videos, etc, etc, etc. You can follow me on Instagram down below, support us on Patreon, and join the Discord. And otherwise, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.